Welcome to Fandom Flavors. I'm Frank. This is Sean. And this is where we take pop culture, I guess you'd say.
Yeah. Lots of movies, TV shows.
Comic books, video games. We take all those characters and scenarios and locations out of those things and we make yummy, yummy cocktails with them. If you watched the last couple of videos, it's been Monty Python and the Holy Grail. One of my favorite cult films of all time. Yeah, and the Holy Grail. Yes. So, and just kind of picking some of my favorite scenes out of, I should say our favorite scenes.
Oh, yeah.
Out of this movie and just making cocktails with them. We've done It's Just a Flesh Wound. That was really good. And then we did, the last one we just did.
The Shrubbery.
Oh yeah, the Knights Who Say Knee in the Shrubbery. Bring me a shrubbery. And we have that drink. And now we're moving on to, I think, one of the most funniest parts of the entire movie. And it's the rabbit. The killer rabbit.
Yes.
With the Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch.
We have the Holy Hand Grenade.
Yes, of course. The Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch.
So this cocktail is going to be kind of like a build off of the concept of the hand grenade in New Orleans. Not too far from here. Yeah. So there's a cocktail in New Orleans called the Hand Grenade.
Yes.
Basically a bunch of juices and a bunch
of liquor.
A bunch of liquors just thrown into a big hand grenade shaped thingy. And you walk around the streets of New Orleans getting your buzz on. Because that's kind of how we roll down here.
That's right.
So this drink is going to be kind of a spin on that. Just a lot of juice, a lot of booze, and yummy, yummy in my tummy. We're going to go ahead and get started. In our small tin, we're going to start building everything out. We're going to start off with a ½ ounce of lime juice. So we're using some super juice. If you're not familiar with super juice, is where you take the peels of the lime with some citric acid and some malic acid, and you let it sit, then you blend it, then you put some water in it, and then one lime gets you 8 ounces of juice instead of just 1 ounce. And I'll leave a link below in the description to my other channel, the Low Carb Cocktail Guy. So if you know anybody doing keto and stuff like that, like my wife is, check out that channel and you'll get some things. But I have a video on how to make super juice there.
There's a little math involved with the weights.
There is. But Kevin Cost has a great website with the super juice calculator.
Oh, that must be something new, huh?
No, it's been around a minute.
Okay.
So yeah, you just put in how much your peels weigh per gram, and it tells you how much you use of everything else.
That's fantastic.
So we're gonna go with half ounce of lemon juice. Then we're gonna go a little bit of simple syrup. We're gonna do equal parts, so ½ ounce of simple syrup.
So half a lime, half
simple. Then we're gonna go ahead with a little bit of grenadine, some homemade grenadine, super easy.
Yeah.
Don't buy Rose's grenadine. It's
like neon red, right?
It is. It's all food coloring and like high fructose corn syrup. This is Palm Wonderful and sugar.
Yeah.
That's it. And it's equal parts. It's the easiest thing to make.
Yes. Yeah, just as much as you want. Just
all right, so we're only gonna add a ½ ounce of this. Not a lot, just a little bit. So next we're gonna go with some orange juice.
Got it.
Yeah.
We're doing Simply Light.
Simply Light. It's what my wife keeps in the house because of her low carb diet. So we're gonna go with 3 ounces. That's 1.5 and 1.5.
That makes more sense than 2 and 1.
Yeah, it's just 1.5, 1.5. So that's gonna add a little bit of pineapple juice. We're gonna go 2 ounces of pineapple juice.
Has that gotten easier to find, the light?
This isn't light.
Oh, that's not the light. Okay. Well, that's proof it's hard to get there.
Yeah, the light pineapple juice is very hard to come by. I have to catch it every now and then at Big Lots.
Big Lots. That's of the weirdest places.
It is. So now we're gonna start adding some booze.
All right.
So we
did all the cheap ingredients first. So.
Yes, like we talked earlier in that first video. Use your cheaper ingredients first in case you mess it up. You didn't waste any booze. 1 ounce of blue curacao. And blue curacao, all it is triple sec with blue food coloring. That's all it really is. It's an orange liqueur. We're gonna go with some vodka next. 1 ounce of vodka. I'm using St. Rock, little local vodka here in New Orleans from 7-3 Distilling. Man, I used to love their stuff, and I hadn't gotten it in a while, and I'm kind of disappointed in myself. And next, we're gonna go with some tequila. Everyday drinker, cheap and decent. Exotico.
Yeah, just definitely look for something with 100% agave.
Yeah, 100% agave is important. And this is one of my daily drinkers and tequilas. Like my wife wants margaritas all the time. So cheap and really good for the price point it is. Really good. A little bit of white rum. So you're using some Denison 3-year. Adds a little bit of body to it, a little complexity, rather than using something like Bacardi or something like that, where it's not a bad rum. It's just kind of like a tasty vodka.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Tasty vodka.
It was more like a vodka.
Yeah. So we're gonna add 2 ounces of this.
And you could almost have a whole video on different types of rum and colors and ages and where they're from.
Yeah, there's a bunch of videos out there on that already. So I think that's everything. So we're gonna ice this down. And here's another little trick for you. Building a small tin, icing on top of that afterwards. Because if you have too much volume in here, when you go ahead to shake it, you're not gonna have enough room. So
that's a good trick to remember. I've had that. You go to put it on and it starts coming out.
Yeah.
The
so
seal.
Build everything in your small tin, because if you put too much ice in here, then your liquid displacement won't all fit. Because everything has to fit in the small tin. Unless you're using a glass and tin shaker that has a little more volume in it. Shake the shit out of it. Now the one thing about pineapple juice in cocktails is it foams.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
It is.
So the glass I decided to use is the shape of a hand grenade. Thy Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch. So in the movie, the whole concept is there's this rabbit that is like the killer monster they have to get through to get to the Holy Grail. And they're like, it's just a rabbit. And then the rabbit goes and kills like 4 of the knights. And then they're like, oh, we need the Holy Hand Grenade. And then the priests bring down the Holy Hand Grenade.
Brother Maynard, bring up the Holy Hand Grenade.
And then you gotta count to 3. Not 5, not 4, not 2, unless you're continuing on to 3.
That was like some verses they were reading from it.
Yeah. Oh, it was the arsenal or something like that. Instructions. It was crazy. So we're gonna add some ice into our hand grenade shaped glass. All it is a fishbowl from Dollar Tree. It's super easy to get.
Sounds way cooler as a hand grenade though.
It does. We're gonna pour that in.
That's great. Look at that color.
All right.
And you have to think about your glassware on this because it is a lot.
So
if you're
now,
adding up all those ingredients.
Yeah, it's a big drink. And actually this will make 2 of them, as a matter of fact. And kind of gave me the garnishes. So I thought it'd be kind of fun is if we did an orange just to represent that blue curacao that's in it and the orange juice. There, we have an orange and the cherry. And then we're gonna add 2 pineapple fronds. So now you have the rabbit, the killer rabbit that went around killing all the knights, and the Holy Hand Grenade that they needed to defeat it. And then they threw the Holy Hand Grenade and it still didn't defeat the rabbit. So there we have the Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch. All right, and do I have a small straw in there, a little small Surfside Sip straw?
Like this one?
That'll work. Surfside Sips, not a sponsor of my channel, but I am an affiliate. So there'll be a link below for Surfside Sips where you can get a 20% discount off of your straws using code LCCG20. That'll get you 20% off of your Surfside Sip glass straws. Save your baby sea turtle. Mm-hmm. So, that is so good. That is so good. As a matter of fact,
tell there's 5 ounces of.
Here, I'll pour that in. I don't know if you want to drink after or not. But look, what?
I love the green, kind of like after a grenade.
Yeah, like the New Orleans hand grenades are green, so.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you cannot tell that has got that much booze in
5 ounces of booze. 5. Like when King Arthur went 1, 2, 5.
Right. 1, 2, 5. Lisa, 3.
That's why we have 5 boozes in it. Or 3 boozes, 4 boozes.
Well, 5 ounces.
5 ounces. Yeah, 5 ounces of booze. Because that was the number you weren't supposed to count to, and then King Arthur did.
Did it anyway.
Did anyway. So yeah. So that's it. The Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch. So guys, we have one more cocktail coming soon. So make sure you kind of stay around for that one. I don't know. I don't know if I should say stay around for it. It's going to be
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned for that one.
Subscribe. Can we say that? Like and
Yeah,
subscribe?
yeah, absolutely. Like and subscribe. Subscribe. Click the bell icon. Because when you click the bell icon, it's going to say, hey, look, Frank and Sean put a new video out. You might want to go check it out.
No.
Because it's going to be the Holy Grail.
Finally get to put this to use.
The Holy Grail. We'll talk about that mug in the next video.
don't worry.
I love that one. All right, guys. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a great day, because if you can't tell, we're having a great day already. Yeah, with a hand grenade. See you later.